Hello. I feel like being lost and getting lost is pretty integral to being a blind person. Like, I'm 23 now, I've been blind all my life. The story I'm telling today is actually about a time when I got lost in my brand new boss's house. So this was last year. It's a Saturday morning, I wake up a little bit hungover. I'm all by myself and I have a dead phone and none of my other possessions. So all I can remember from the night before is that I'd been out for some drinks with some new colleagues after work, and after a couple of bars, one of them, Jay, who happened to be the boss's son, invites a couple of us back to his house in Kensington for some after drinks. So about 9 hours later, I wake up in this random place with no idea where I am and no sign of my colleagues anywhere. This house was huge, right? It was a mansion. It was 4 floors, just tons of rooms, really hard to navigate. And believe me, like, when you're visually impaired, trying to get out of a disabled toilet without feeling up the changing table is hard enough. So this was a struggle. This was a massive struggle. I'm in a bit of a rush because I'm trying to get home for my my little nephew's birthday. So I get out of bed and I come to the first door, which happens to be an ensuite toilet. So I'm sitting there for like 5-10 minutes maybe, and then suddenly I hear this voice coming from quite close by, like this unfamiliar female voice, saying, hey Reece, it's Jay's mum. Jay told me you were staying and I just wanted to see if you were okay, like if you needed anything, because I'm flying off to LA in 5 minutes. So I think, well, the advice in this situation, I think, from a blind person would be, if you're offered help, like, you should probably take that when it's offered, because you have no idea when that help's going to get offered again. I didn't do that. I was so shocked and awkward to hear someone so close by when I thought I was, just casually on the toilet, that all I could do was just kind of squeak back like, no, I'm fine, thank you, all good. To make matters worse, when I stood up and pulled my trousers up, etc., I was feeling around for a sink and I found another door to the bathroom, a door which had been open the entire time, and a door which Jay's mum had been standing in while she was talking to me. So not only was this not an ensuite toilet, my new mate's mum had just been talking to me with my pants down on the toilet. I don't even think she had business in LA. I think she was just flying there to avoid the unbearable awkwardness of the situation. Still love that. So anyway, dignity at an all-time high, obviously. I thought, do you know what have I got left to lose? I'm going to go and explore. I'll try and find my stuff and I'll try and get out as quick as possible. Jay's mum was already gone, so that's that gone. So I come out of this new door and I come into a hallway which has just so many doors come on fit, like an absolute labyrinth. I have no idea where I'm going, so I just kind of edge in one direction just down the hallway. I got to some stairs, nice big like spiral staircase, and I'm kind of congratulating myself because it's going quite well so far. I mean, minus the toilet incident, but it's going all right. Until I reach the top of the stairs and I clang into something like giant and metal. So I stumble back a little bit, fully expecting some kind of like Home Alone trap to just unleash itself on me. It turned out to be a massive suit of armour just leaning against the wall. So it's not what you expect to find when you're just strolling through a house. But anyway, it dawns on me at this point, this is my boss's house, right? So there's a lot of expensive stuff around. I've only been at this job for 2 weeks as well, so I'm pretty sure rampaging through like priceless ornaments isn't going to do me any favours at this job. Eventually, I found myself in a cloakroom. So I was feeling my way around there, just coats and bags. Biggest cloakroom I've ever seen in my life, bigger than every room in my house. It was crazy. So I'm in there and I hear noise from outside, which sounded a bit like footsteps. So I think, okay, someone can help me maybe. The other thing is, though, I kind of filled with panic because I don't know about other visually impaired people, but I don't really like not having my symbol cane. I carry a symbol cane. I don't really like not having it on me if I'm meeting new people, just because it avoids awkwardness, like if I miss a handshake, it avoids awkward questions like, who are you? Why are you in my house? I didn't have it on me, unfortunately, so I just kind of very sheepishly came out of the cloakroom, like hands up, like, I promise I'm not burgling you. It wasn't a person, actually. It turned out to be a cat. Right, so I'm not religious at all, but I think this cat was an absolute miracle, like a divine animal sent from the disability-friendly gods. They saw my time of need and they sent me a messenger because, right, this cat, it brushes past my leg and it kind of leads me down a new corridor, which I don't think I'd have seen by myself because it was quite dark, it was quite dimly lit. And it has a little bell around its collar, so, very helpful. I follow this cat and I go into a new room, which turns out to be a massive, beautiful kitchen. In there, I find a housekeeper who's very confused to see me, but she was very friendly. And she pointed me to all of my stuff just sitting there on the kitchen table. My bag, my cymbal cane, my charger, everything I needed. So I nearly collapsed with relief. I was so happy. I charged my phone. I got out of there. So yeah, it does have a happy ending. I made it to my nephew's birthday on time. I got out of the house independently with a little bit of an assist from the miracle cat, obviously. Even better, later on I found out that my boss found another one of my colleagues downstairs passed out in his pants on the sofa. So, compared to him, I didn't do too badly. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.